All pretty ladies around the world got a weird thing to show you, so tell all the boys and girls, tell your brother, your sister, and your mama too, cause we're about to throw down, and you know just what to do. The word up, everybody say, when you hear the call, you got to get it underway. Word up.
And welcome to the Oddity Archive, the show that
could have been so beautiful, could have been so right,
could have been on time. Yeah, the whole moving thing kinda threw off the usual back-to-school-ish release date. Whatever. It's not like I have anything new to report this year anyway. Oh, don't get me wrong, I had a monster year for fines.
You can hold what could have been on a cold and lonely night. No.
It's just that out of the 38 discs that I've acquired over the last year, none of them come from companies that we haven't at least sorta touched on in the past. So let's get this party started, shall we? We've got 6 discs in the mix today. Say that 5 times fast. And this first one was one half of a pair of donations made to me by a viewer. And the other one was a Christmas disc, so I'm going to sit on that until the holidays. But anyway, the one that we're covering now, it comes from arguably our most infamous regular offender. And that would be You Best, based out of Taiwan. And today's first disc is, you've seen this series before, Top Hits English Songs. And we've got volume 32 this time. And this is actually kind of an anomaly within the realm of this series, in that usually the video footage is random stock footage, nature footage, or just models strutting around. But this time, about half the songs on here, half the video clips, were made specifically for that particular song. And there's a lot of bad lip syncing on here.
For your eyes only for you. You see what no one else can see. Now I'm breaking free. Do that to me one more time. Once is never enough with a man like you. Oh, just call me angel of the morning, angel. Just touch my cheek before you leave me. Take my breath away. Take my breath away.
The next 2 discs were a package deal on Fleabay and were still sealed at the time. And these mark the first appearance of this series since the original LaserKaraoke episode. So, also from Taiwan, it's the revenge of the greatest love song series. And this time we've got volumes 4 and 8. And still on gold discs. Which is appropriate, I guess, given that these things remain the gold standard in bad vocals and incongruous video.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. A wonderful, wonderful world this could be. What a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. Don't know much about his story.
Up next is an installment from a series that remains one of my personal favorites, for all the wrong reasons. Still from Taiwan, it's Love Song Everlasting, Volume 8. Everlasting Love Song. I think I've truly discovered the song that never ends. True to form, this thing consists mostly of 1987 to 94 soft rock, and unlike most of the installments in this series, there is no one common thread to it all. Sometimes the vocals and or music are bad, sometimes the video makes no sense, sometimes the lyrics are wrong. It's really kind of a potpourri of LaserKaraoke tropes. But given that I need a nice little segue to my next mini review, here's a random clip from this one.
I was almost about to lose my faith.
This next disc comes to us from a company that we've covered on VHS, I think 3 times now. Twice on karaoke episodes and once on the Christmas special a couple of years ago. And generally, they operate under the Video Karaoke, or Karaoke banner. But actually, I can't really confirm that this is the same company, but here's my logic. They use all the same lingo, and the footage on this disc matches up to the stuff I ran on the Christmas special a couple of years ago. And the artwork seems to be common amongst the VHS and Laserdisc issues, but they just, for whatever reason, use different names. So anyway, we've got DK Karaoke USA Volume 2. And, oh boy, does this thing have some strange footage.
Why was he holding her hand when he's supposed to be mine? It's my party and I cry if I want to. Oh, what a birthday surprise. Judy's wearing his ring. It's my party and I cry if I want to. Cry if I want to.
Pioneer Electronics was the key player in the whole LaserKaraoke thing. But we've covered them a couple of times now superficially, and both times I've been kind of nonplussed by their stuff. The performances are usually perfectly okay, and the video can be a little pretentious, but it's not too bad. But despite that, shortly after arriving here, I was screwing around on Fleabay one night, and I found somebody selling a whole stack of the Pioneer stuff, and it was like $4 or something. I wound up being the only bidder, and I got the whole thing for basically the shipping costs. And so with that, I went through all the discs, and for the most part, my mind was not changed. But one of those discs was truly the redheaded stepchild of the lot. This thing is just loaded with uncharacteristically bad performances and some pretty twisted video. So normally this series, at least early on, it would be a few songs on one of those little 8-inch discs, but somewhere down the line they started compiling 5 or 6 of those things at once and plopping them onto full 12-inch discs. And I've got one of those for you here. This is Pioneer LaserKaraoke, the Professional Series, R&B, Volume 1. Unless you read the label, which is marked as Light Hits Volume 1. It's still the right program, though. And strangely enough, both titles work pretty well. There are a couple cuts on here that I would not call R&B, no matter how fast and loose you are with the definition. But what really earns the keep for this one is, well, take a look.
If you don't give a heck about the man with the Bible in his hand, y'all, just get out the way and let the gentleman
All right, now that we've had a quick look at each disc, let's do that ever popular montage thing. And let's kick things off with everybody's favorite. Here is the bad vocal and/or music lightning round.
Michelle, my belle, these are words that go together well. My Michelle, don't you know now, winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's now or never. Come home in time. Kiss me, my darling. Near my tonight. Tomorrow will be tonight.
Get out of my way, get out of my sight. I'm not attracted to go deeper tonight. Hey, what's your work? What's your game? I know your business, but I don't know your name. Hold on tight, you know she's a little bit dangerous.
Feeling of belonging to your dreams. When he's calling for you, listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, don't know why.
Your feet get cold in the wintertime. The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. Losing all your eyes and nose.
It started so easy. You want to carry on.
Lost in love and I don't know much. Was I thinking of love? Fell out of touch. Baby, baby, I'm begging you, please, please. I need your love. I need your love. So bring it on back. Bring it on back. Bring back that love and feeling. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms and I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell. My is the sunlight, my is the morning. Please regulation, please every morning. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and I spit it out. I faced it all and I stood tall and did it my way.
You say I only hear what I want to. Don't listen hard. Don't pay attention to the distance that you're running to anyone, anywhere. Don't understand if you really care. I'm only hearing negative. No, no, no. It's your life, it's your
me, stand by me. She's like the wind. Somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, you just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem, but you keep me hanging on for one more smile. I love you all the while. With your cute little way, will you promise that you'll save your kisses for me? Save all your kisses for me. And I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. No, I won't do that. Some days it don't come easy. Some days I just pray to the God of sex and drums and rock and roll. If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Oh, no, baby, please don't go. Run my mind, I just got to have your love again.
Since we're already doing the whole bad music thing, let's play a little, usually more record rip-offs-ish sort of game. Some of the songs on this year's discs are so badly botched that it rendered the intros pretty much unrecognizable. So with that, let's play a little game of Name That Tune.
Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you.
Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Just touch my cheek before you leave me, baby.
gotta say goodbye for the summer. See if country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia.
For all the useless, unrelated footage that I run into on these discs, I still always seem to find those few videos where it's actually a little too obvious for its own good.
Taking me through the night, shadow dancing, baby, you do it right. I think I'm gonna be sad. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She wore blue velvet. Bluer than velvet were her eyes. Lost in a
But conversely, there are those videos where the song's subject matter is so basic, you'd be foolish to not at least acknowledge it in the video. But then again, as we all know, there are some pretty serious fools in LaserKaraoke land.
Sundown, you better take care if I find you creeping around on my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning, when I'm losing again. I am sailing stormy waters to be I can't come home right now. Me and the boys are playing, and we just can't find the sound. Just a few more hours.
She's Venus in blue jeans, Mona Lisa with a ponytail. She's a walking, talking work of art. She's the girl who stole my heart, my Venus in blue jeans.
It seems like most years I find a few videos where the lyrics are so badly botched that they're outright word salad. That didn't happen this year. Doesn't mean that I didn't find a few amusingly botched lyrics along the way, though.
All day long, wearing a mask of false bravado, trying to keep up a smile that hides a tear.
How could we She's like the wind to my dreams. She's like the night next to me. Can't look in her eyes. She's out of my lips. Just a fool to believe I have everything she needs. She's like the wind.
So I turn the radio on, turn the radio on. I just wonder what's singing my song. Lovers in love and the others run away. Lover is crying cause the other won't stay.
Just about a year ago, I set out on the road, seeking my fame and fortune, looking for a pot of gold. Without no seam or blankets or words, just that she'll be a true love of mine. On the wing of a cloudy and cold. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. But the hills that we climb were just seasons out of time. Goodbye, Papa, please pray for me. I was the black sheep of the family.
I get tired of living, keep on trying, just living. You're running out of time. I ain't lying, just living.
There was a rather disturbing mini trend amongst this year's videos, even by our standards. And so, in a rather misguided attempt at adding a little drama to the proceedings, 5 of these videos involve a certain amount of violence. Granted, very cheesy, unconvincing violence, but still. Except for one clip, which teeters dangerously on the edge of realistic.
With the radio playing our song, we keep rolling on. Who knows how far a car can get before you think about your love slowing down, yeah. City traffic's moving way too slow.
I can't go on singing the same thing. 'Cause baby, can't you see we got everything going on and on and on. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. Though I know I'll never lose affection for me. Really got a hold, baby. I love you and all I want you to do is just to hold me, squeeze, hold me.
You say go slow, I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. Show me, baby. You know we're riding on the freeway. Your love breeze against my back. We know we're riding on the freeway. Your love in the pink Cadillac.
This was another one of those years where I found a boatload of pointless, bizarre, incomprehensible video. Among the finds this year are a singing turd, at least I think that's what that was, a weird Polynesian dance ritual, interpretive dance, bad CG superimposed imagery, a seemingly forced modeling gig, and hot, steamy mannequin sex. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is the longest montage I've done to date. It's stupid potpourri.
What's it?
From frustration, first inclination is to become a monk and leave the situation. But every dark tunnel has a light of hope, so don't hang yourself with a celibate rope.
So sad that it makes everybody cry. A real hurting song about love that's gone wrong. 'Cause I don't wanna cry all alone. I'm asking you for the first time. Don't really know if I can stay. Hey, 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 come back. Baby, come back. Baby, come back.
Baby love, my baby love, why must we separate, my love? All of my whole life through, I never loved no one but you. Why you do me like you do?
I'll always love you forever. There'll always be sunshine.
Beneath the snowy mantle cold and clean, the unborn grass lies waiting for its coat to turn to green.
I took my troubles down to Madame Rue. You know that gypsy with the gold cap too. She's got a storefront at 34th and Vine, selling little bottles of love potion number 9. Sunny, thank you for that gleam that folds the grace. You're my spark of nature's fire.
You're the kind that I wanna be within the dark, and you're the kind who is capturing my heart, and I'm the lucky one. Baby, I'm the lucky one.
Don't and I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Clarksville. Take the last train to Clarksville.
Well, I said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. Yeah, they said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine.
Like a vapor in the desert, take a warning sign. Wind flowers, ancient wind flowers, I love you. I would do anything for love, anything you've been dreaming of, but I just won't do that. I would do anything for love, anything you've been dreaming of, but I just won't do that. Don't bend me. I'll never walk again until you come back to me. And then part of me knows what you're thinking. Don't say words you're gonna regret. Don't let the fire rush to your head. This is just adios and not goodbye. Dealing with fools, I can cheat you blind. And I don't need to see anyone to know that I can read your mind. I'm gonna do all the things for you a girl wants a man to do. Oh baby, oh baby. Every minute, every hour, I'm gonna shower you with love and affection. Look out, it's coming in your direction.
Every night, every day, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. Look out, boys, I'm gonna get you,
I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. Look out, girls, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna make you.
yes I will, yes I will. I'm gonna make you want me. Yes I will.
There's actually one more disc I need to cover today, but there's only one clip from it that I want to share. So the disc in question is Fito Karaoke 8011, which is from Hong Kong, and this is the same company that brought us the Three Blind Mice clip a few years ago. So what I'm going to play here is a bit of a truly terrible and a downright baffling rendition of the old country standard Your Cheatin' Heart, which of course was written and popularized by Hank Williams. But this version is ostensibly based on the version by, of all people, Louis Armstrong, which came out just a few months after Hank's version, and as far as I know, didn't do anything sales-wise, chart-wise, anywhere in the world. But I say ostensibly based on the Louis Armstrong version because Obviously, the vocalist was shooting for Armstrong here, but musically, there's no trumpet, real or fake. It's a good bit more upbeat than Louis Armstrong's version, and there's still a pretty good country twang to this, but it's obviously not based on the Hank Williams version either. So anyway, let's close things out today with a little bit of Your Cheatin' Heart, as performed by the bastard offspring of Hank Williams, Louis Armstrong, and some drunken Hong Kongian traveling salesman.
Your cheating heart will make you wet when tears come down like falling rain. You toss around and call my name. You walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating